is the wrong side of the camera, so there's a big pile of junk that you guys can all see. There we go. So a little technical difficulty there because I had the camera facing the wrong way. So that's a big pile of stuff that I had to move out of the way so that I could film here. Uh, but in any case, I have two boxes today. One is from BBTS, and one is kind of a surprise. Now, some of you may have noticed in the thumbnail that it does look like a box of spaghetti. I didn't even notice it at first until I brought it into the house, and my wife said, "Why did you buy spaghetti?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Ah, yeah, there you go. It does say spaghetti. It is not spaghetti. I'll tell you that right off the bat. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see who is hanging out. We got Tommy Lulu in the chat. What's up, buddy? Adam Prime, thanks for joining. Carmen, thank you. Felix, hello. How's it going? Orville, what's up, buddy? Thank you guys all for joining. Tommy Lulu says 0 out of 10, no spaghetti. That's fair. What are you going to do? Real quick before we get into these, I want to show off one or two things real quick. I finally got Prowl, the Prowl that I meant to get from Target. So I had Starscream and Soundwave previously because Target's website had Prowl marked as Starscream and Starscream marked as Prowl. So I thought I was buying Prowl, but instead I was getting Starscream. If you went into like the description, it actually was listed as Starscream, but the picture was Prowl. So I just saw the picture, bought that one. So yeah, so they had since corrected it, and now I finally have Prowl. So I'm done with these. I have all three of the deluxe class. I don't know if they're continuing. We've seen listings. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Cyberverse is getting like two episode long movies, so I guess that's like 4 new episodes in total. So it's weird. They don't. I guess they don't really have another show in the works, so maybe they're kind of biding time until the next show and toy line are ready. I don't know. But yeah, Cyberverse is the line that kind of will not end, refuses to end. But and then this was kind of a random purchase. I just thought this looked really neat. I'm not really a D&D guy at all, but Hasbro announced this D&D figure, and now this was a while ago. This was back at HasCon in the summer, and I just got this the other day. So it was on back order for a while. I think they had a small amount that I guess went out, and then they did a second run. I don't really know the case, but I just thought it looked neat. You know what I mean? It's kind of Dungeons and Dragons is also kind of like Warcraft-esque to me, and I used to play Warcraft a lot, so I just thought he looked cool. So we'll check that out at some point. Let's take a look at the chat here. Dennis, hello. Thank you for joining. Orville, how are you? I'm good. I hope you're doing well as well. AJMC, what is up? Ranger 15, hello. Always down for a live stream. Thank you, Adam Prime. Spring Roland, what's up, buddy? Daniel, hello, Long's Toys. Greets from Philippines. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Do I like Star Wars Mission Fleet? Yes, I love Star Wars Mission Fleet. If you check my channel, there's a bunch of Mission Fleet reviews on there under the Star Wars playlist. So I think I've done the entire first wave. I just did the TIE Whisper with Kylo Ren the other day, and I have some more to do coming up soon. So Wave 2 is like just kind of starting to hit some places, so I have not seen the $15 size class. They have names I found out the other day on a Walmart listing. The small ones are like the Gear class, and then there's like the Starlight class. I don't know. They have weird names, but I don't remember what they are. I just go by the price points. So I have not found the $15 price points for Wave 2, but I think I found everything else because I don't think there's a $40 price point for this wave like there was. Wave 1 had the Falcon. Don't have one that size for Wave 2. Let's see. Haven't seen any Cyberverse. Is good or better than Netflix show because that show is just okay. Yeah, I agree. Siege and Siege and Earthrise were okay. I think Cyberverse is decent. It's slow. It gets off to a slow start, but it picks up. So if you're thinking like the first season's a little boring, stick with it. I think the first season is okay, but I think it gets even better as it goes. You got snow, Orville? Yeah, I got a ton of snow as well. It was terrible. I hate it. Which Shin Ultraman toys are you planning to get? What is there? I know there's an Ultra action figure. I'd probably pick that up. Is there much else? By the way, enjoyed your Fortnite review. Hope you do more. Oh, thanks, Ranger15. I have a few. I have one or two more I can do for the Fortnite stuff. Um, all I got is rain. You are lucky, Adam. I wish all I got was rain. All right, let's save the surprise box. We'll go ahead. We'll open up the BBTS box first and get this going here. So this is a decent amount of stuff. I had something else come in like right after I shipped this, so there'll be another BBTS box at some point. Probably won't be as big as this one, but get this stuff out of the way. Okay, so this stuff's just kind of loose in here. All right, so this I bought forever ago. This is another Diaclone. This is the Maneuver Alpha Spartan. And basically this is very similar to the blue one that I reviewed, whose name escapes me at the moment. But this guy is a like white color to go with the jet that I have. So while the jet is compatible with all the robots this size, it's kind of meant for this one because then the color schemes match up. So I bought this one a while ago and just kind of forgot about it. And because of everything going on, they kind of suspended like ship times. Whereas most things that have like a private warehouse or a pile of loot like, you know, HLJ and BBTS, you have a certain amount of time and then they want to automatically ship it to you because they don't want it to sit there forever. So they were nice enough to kind of suspend those because of everything going on. So this guy's been there for a while. I think he's probably been there for 6 months or so. So he's finally here. So that's nice. Next up we have this next wave of the Mega Construx He-Man. So the individual packed figures. We got Fisto, which is the one I'm most excited about because he's brand new. We have, I think, our third or fourth Evelyn, but she's got like a new black and white color scheme. I know we have at least 2 Evelyns so far. We have another Faker, but this is Faker in kind of the Skeletor armor. So that like battle armor, they did a Faker in that. At least it's different, you know, at least it's something different. And then this is Tila, and I honestly can't tell what's different. I mean, I have plenty of Tilas. I have a Tila from the Mega Construx Heroes that they did when that was like the anthology series. I have a Tila from, I think Castle Grayskull came with a Tila. There was another Tila somewhere else, and now so I got a lot of Tila. I don't know why I have so many. What's up, eh? What's up? Let's see. Do you have the Shock Trooper from Mission Fleet? Yes, I do, actually. Of course, now he's falling. Boom. Shock Trooper. So that will be reviewed fairly soon. I'll probably do him and Darth Maul together because they're small. Small Maul. Anyway, yeah, so that'll be coming sometime soon. Gridman Diaclone, hope we can get a hold of it. Yeah, that combo looks really, that crossover. I'm kind of afraid it's going to be a Takara Tomy Mall exclusive. I'm really hoping it's not. If it is, that means it's going to be expensive. Vinyl figure, Dyna Action, Figure Arts, and I think Monster Vinyl Dolls. What's Dyna Action? I don't know what that is. Figure Arts, I never buy Figure Arts. Monster Vinyls, it would depend how big they are. What's up, JJ Prime? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. Will we ever get a new episode of Geek Each Week? Oh, yeah, we should. We need to. We're really behind on Teletrain Fun as well. Life's just been kind of chaotic right now. I know Shook's been doing a lot of like work overtime, so she's very tired at the end of the day. It doesn't really feel like recording stuff. So I think for Teletrain Fun we recorded a 10, but never put it out. I have to look into that. And then we need to record another episode. And Geek Each Week will probably, I mean, the name is very misleading at this point. I don't know, the format might change for that, whereas we might not do news so much as we might just do like goofy stuff, like maybe more movie commentaries. I know we did Transformers and we did the first TMNT. We might do more of those, things like that. So we'll see. I don't know. I want to do more. There's just not enough time for everything. Hello, Mr. Bomber Holmes. Dennis with a thumbs up. Very nice. Ultraman Dyna. It's Ultra Action figure. Oh yes, yes, the Ultra Action figure of Dyna. I am getting that. I didn't think that was related to the movie in any way. Is Saber worth getting back into? I got out when Dragonic Knight premiered, but Primordial Dragon has me interested. It's from Braden Miller. The show, not really. The toys I think are fun. I've enjoyed the toys the whole time. Um, if you want, I mean, I think the suits are nice. If you want to tune in, watch the suit jump around and do some action, and then check out, sure. But yeah, unfortunately, the story's just not there. I wish it was because I like the suits, I like the toys, I like the gimmick. It's just kind of boring though. Not much is going on. Dyna Action is a full articulated figure with die-cast parts. Full articulated and is 40 centimeters, has its lights as well. Shin Ultraman eyes will light up. Oh, then no. We will not get that at all. More supermarket sweep. That might be possible. Because now there's a new supermarket sweep, which is also pretty good. So we should do an episode where we watch like one 90s one from the 2000s, and then one of the new Leslie Jones one. Have like the supermarket sweep trinity. I just finished Build, so it was very nostalgic listening to the Build review. Oh, nice. Yeah, Build's a good time. Saber is Ghost 2. Yes, a lot of people have made that comparison. A lot of people have made that comparison. I didn't know Dyna Action was a thing. Dyna, I think of Ultraman. Yeah, I definitely agree. Dyna, I think of Ultraman at first, too. Oh, there's one more He-Man here. Oh, Stinkor is the best one. How did I miss? Stinkor! So yeah, Stinkor and Fisto, definitely the all-stars from the wave. You know, Faker and Evelyn, they're repaints, but at least they did something different. He's got some new armor, and she's got a new color scheme. And then, I don't know. Like, at least give her a new color scheme or something. Do something different. I mean, it looks like it's nicely painted, but I'm pretty sure I already have like 3 of these. So, those are those. Those will happen at some point. Now we're talking here. This is funny because I bought these a while ago, and now I'm just finally getting them. We got Kingdom Deluxes, everybody. Cheetor! Very excited for these. It's funny, I thought for sure I bought them on BBTS, and I was like, well, I'll probably find them in a store before they actually get here, because that's just how things always work. The only one I've seen in a store is Black Arachnia. So, got them. Got Cheetor. Warpath. And I think this should finish me off for Kingdom Wave 1. Because I got Megatron Leader class, I got both Voyager class and all the core classes. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the end. Oh, also, these are kicking the pants. So, I've been looking for these everywhere, and I could not find them. These are the NECA Back to the Future figures, and they look great. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have them. But I bought these because I've been looking at Target. Every time I go to Target, they never have them. Looking at Walmart, and I just wanted to get these. And then they finally had them on BBTS for just normal retail price. I was like, all right, I have a box of stuff getting ready to ship out. I'll throw them in, right? 2-3 days after I bought them at BBTS, they were part of some sale at GameStop where they were like $22 a piece. I was like, oh, I just bought those. Why did they go on sale right after I just buy them? But whatever, I have them. So here's Marty from the first movie. I believe this is Marty from the second movie. Yeah, this is cool. He comes with the hoverboard and everything. I like that outfit. This line is very quickly becoming the like 100 Marty repaints, which I get it because they can't get the licensing rights to everybody. Crispin Glover, I'm sure, is out of the question, which is a real shame. But, you know, they're doing another one like Audition Marty where he has like a slightly different, I think, because at all times he's got like the undershirt, the jean jacket, and then the vest over top of it. And the new figure is going to have like not the vest, and he's just wearing the jean jacket, and he's playing the guitar for the audition at school, and he comes with like 1 or 2 other accessories. I don't know. It's just, I don't need that many different Martys. I'm happy with these. I'm definitely happy with these, but... Alright, we got some more Kingdom Deluxes. So here's Paleotrex and Black Arachnia. So that should be all of those. Oh, I'm missing Chad here. They are just making a new Transformer toys coming soon. Which one? What are you talking about? A new series, you think? Saber is 1.1 times better than Ghost. I wish Saber was at least slightly better because I really dig the suits. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I am so hyped to see your review of Cheetor. Oh, thanks, JJ Prime. As well as Warpath. Well, they'll be coming somewhat soon. I can't find Megatron locally. Yeah, I got him on GameStop. I haven't actually found. I don't think I bought anything in store. I got Megatron and Cyclonus from GameStop. Shook sent me Primal. Obviously, I got all the deluxes here. And then all of the core class I got off Amazon. So I did not find any of these in store. Uh, does anyone know if there's any difference between Tommy's Galaxy Force and Hasbro's Cybertron? Are they the same mold? I think they're similar. There's a lot of things, subtle differences. Like, say, for example, with Galaxy Convoy or Optimus Prime, the Planet Key or the what were they called? They were called Planet Keys here, right? The Force chips, they were called in Japan. They have more paint. Like the Japanese version, it's a blue key, and the outside is painted gold, like to look like the Matrix. But in the American one, it's just all blue plastic. They didn't paint it. So subtle differences, but I'm pretty sure the toys are the same. I'm pretty sure the molds are the same. Now there might be situations where something was like metal and then it was made plastic. I'm not 100% sure on that. But for the most part, I think they're the same molds, but they're definitely going to be missing like certain paint applications and things like that. Let's see. All the Martys, that's right. Hi, and that Kingdom Cheetor on Warpath packaging is rare? It is? What's rare about it? What does it say? That Kingdom Cheetor and Warpath packaging is rare. Also enjoying the reviews. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you very much, Roadbuster. What's rare about them? I don't know. They look normal to me. If you know something, though, tell me, please. Impressions on WandaVision. So I won't spoil anything in case anyone hasn't seen it, but I felt it was a little slow at first, but then the most recent episode like went back and explained a lot of things, which is nice. Because I felt like now that I know what they were setting up, I can appreciate those earlier episodes a little bit more. But at the time, like I'm waiting for something to happen, I'm waiting for something to happen, and it didn't. But like I said, now that they've gone back and explained why those couple episodes happened, I feel like I enjoy them more, if that makes sense. If you could make up any Wonder Ride book, what would it be? Um, Honestly, what I would do is I would just make all the Candy Toy and Gashapon ones deluxe. Because I hate the Candy Toy and Gashapons. I wish they all had sounds. I wish they were all deluxe versions. What's the difference between Optimus Prime and Megatron? That's. What do you mean? In terms of what? What's up, Megadong? Doing a dab? Nice, nice. Oh, the peg holder? Oh, because it's not just plastic, you mean? Interesting. Oh, and he's marked as a Predacon. I don't know if those are just random or what. Let me see the other two. She's marked as a Predacon, and he's marked as a... Is Paleotrax a Predacon? He might be, though. I don't know. Or are the fossilizers like neutral? They might be neutral. Interesting. Calendar, hello, Mr. Long, is Groundhog Day. What's up, action figure expert? It is Groundhog Day. I have to watch that movie later. I watch that every Groundhog Day. Alright, here is the last Back to the Future character, and I love the packaging. You got the sports almanac going on there. This is Biff, 1950s Biff. And he comes with the sports almanac, so that's pretty cool. He comes with the bill for his car. That's hysterical. NECA's fun like that. They do a good job. Oh, and he comes with a little safe to put the almanac in. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they do a pretty good job. So originally I had bought the Tales from Space Marty on Target thinking it was the regular Marty. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to keep this. But then I was like, well, I really do want all the rest of them, so I guess I'll just keep it so I have the full set. And I pre-ordered Doc. I feel like you gotta have Doc, right? I mean, I don't know who else they could really do though. That's why I feel like they're already going through the Marty repaints because, like I said, I mean you could do his mom Lorraine if she's willing to do the likeness rights, but you know Crispin Glover's not going to do it. And then I feel like who else do you really do? I mean you could do like Wild West versions of Doc and Marty. I'd probably be down for that. Because you could do Mary Steenburgen. But I mean is there a lot of demand for a Mary Steenburgen action figure? I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. Uh-oh, Dennis's message was retracted. Pizza? You having some pizza? That's pretty good. Alright, and then the last things in this box. These are smaller than I thought. That should be interesting. So I've been interested in these for a while, and I really hope they're good because I liked this toy line a lot when I was a kid. I never got like all of them. But we got Bucky O'Hare from Boss Fight Studios. These look really neat. I think these are pretty cool. I was kind of hoping they'd be in scale with like NECA Turtles, but I don't. Well, not terribly much smaller. I don't know. I'll have to when I do the review. I'll have to, you know, size comparison. But these guys are probably more like 4-inch figures. Do I have a 4-inch figure handy? Here's Peely. Yeah, these guys are probably 4-inch. But I mean, that's cool. I like 4-inch figures, so have Bucky O'Hare team up with Batman or something. But anyway, these look really cool. I'm excited about these. So I got Bucky. I got a Toad Foot Soldier, whatever you call his trooper. Storm Toad. There you go. Now this guy looks a little bigger. This guy might be decently scaled with a NECA Turtle. Yeah, he might be a little. All right, we'll see. I guess Bucky's just a tinier character. And then I got First Mate Jenny, because honestly, this was one the original toy line never did. I was really excited because I think she was supposed to be part of the second wave, and then the second wave never happened because like the show didn't really take off. So I was glad that they kind of did her first. Now they already have a ton of like Jenny and Bucky variants and things like that. I'm not so much into that, but I wanted to at least get these two. So I think these look fun. We'll check them out. There's a couple more to get if I like them, so we'll see how that goes. But I think that's it for this box. It's a pretty decent box. This is just one of their like little postcards they throw in. Yeah, I don't care about this. Okay. Unfortunately, though, these boxes are kind of terrible. I have to give a shout out to HLJ because their boxes are so nice that like I can reuse them to store things. You know, they survived the trip and they're still pretty solid, nice, firm boxes. These like get destroyed. They're barely together when I get these. They finally arrive. So shout out to HLJ for your quality boxmanship, if that's a made-up phrase that I just made up, which it is. All right, so let's move this stuff out of the way. So we got a lot of stuff here to review. But now, let me catch up on some chat here. Are they making a DeLorean in that scale? I don't think so, Tommy. I know that they are also doing a line for the cartoon. There was a short-lived Back to the Future cartoon, and they also did a line for those. I didn't care for those designs that much. I didn't really watch that cartoon, so I'm not going to be picking up any of those. But they did make a DeLorean for that line. I saw it at Toy Fair about a year ago now. So I think someone specifically asked them if they were going to make one for the movie line, and they said no. So I'm kind of thinking no. Action Figure Expert says, Paul... P of Paul quiz and what time in the Back to the Seizure trilogy are there for DeLorean? What? Back to the Seizure? Was that supposed to be future and it like auto-corrected it? What time in the Back to the Future trilogy are there for DeLorean simultaneously as the same time? Do you mean in the beginning of the movie when they're like, when he's watching them himself chase around? Bucky O'Hare is pretty cool. What's up, Megadong? Thank you. Sorry, I forget to send a message. Oh, no problem. That's true. They could do Jennifer. Which Jennifer would you do, though? Would you do first movie Jennifer, or would you do Elizabeth Shue Jennifer? I guess you could do both, if you get the likeness rights. Did I miss the spaghetti unboxing? No, you're actually just in time, Ultrazilla. Have Bucky, by the way. It does scale decently with NECA. Awesome. That's excellent. I actually think all of the Japanese boxes are pretty good. HLJ, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Yeah, Mandarake is not bad either. That's true. I guess they have to be somewhat sturdy to survive the trip. But anyway, yes. So this does look like a box of spaghetti. Um, I ordered something from a store that I had never ordered from before. So we'll see how this goes. And got something a little bit early. Although I actually did find one of them in stores so far. But I'm very excited for these. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So it's not spaghetti, it's actually rigatoni. Ooh, what a twist. No, I'm just kidding. So actually, the first thing in this box is kind of random. This is an old Marvel Infinite series figure of Beast in his original gray color scheme. Um, this is just a random thing that they had and I wanted it. Oh, there's a bishop. So I've been trying to track down some of these old like 3.5, 3.75 Marvel figures because I'm kicking myself. These were around forever and I never bought any of them and I should have. And so now when I find them for reasonable prices places, I try to pick them up. This one was like $7.50 or something like that. So I was buying stuff anyway. I decided to throw it in. They have packed this box incredibly well, I might add. So that's really cool. All right, let's see what we got going on here. The time I ate 29 cheeseburgers. Whoa, that's crazy. Elizabeth Shue Jennifer, so you can have all with an Elizabeth Shue Jennifer, so you can have Allie with I also. Oh, is that supposed to be LaRusso? I see what you're saying. You can dual purpose her for a Karate Kid figure. Yes, Thunder Tank. I will be getting the Thunder Tank. I don't know from where yet. I'm still figuring that out, but I need that Thunder Tank. I'm here. What's going on? What's up, Mr. Johns? Spaghetti? Yeah, the box looks like spaghetti, but it's actually... I'm surprised. I mean, it's a website I order toys from, and they use the spaghetti box. I don't know why. Have you gotten those Karate Kid figures that NECA made? I'm still surprised no one has done. Yeah, Gray Beast. I haven't decided. Like, they seem almost more like Migos, those. If they were action figures that were more like these Back to the Future ones, I would consider it. But they seem to be more like doll-like with cloth clothes over top. And I'm not into those as much. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence with those. But anyway, I see Adam Prime in the comments has guessed correctly. It's Studio Series 86. So we got Scourge here. Very excited for this. I mean, the 1986 movie is, to this day, my favorite movie of all time. I've seen it hundreds of times. That is not an exaggeration. So when they announced these, I am super, super pumped for these. We've gotten a couple Scourge recently. What did we have? The one in the gold box line, or gold box, right? What was the other one we got? Oh, we got one in Titan's Return. That was okay. They just haven't really been able to make a good sweep figure. I think this one's going to be good. And plus, we just got Cyclonus in Kingdom, so I'm very excited for this. Megadon. Yes, this is the CMD order. You're correct. I ordered this last week. I want to say last Friday. No, that's wrong. Maybe last Wednesday. They shipped it the same day, and it got here like 2 days later. I had not a friend, but I saw, who was it? Oh, you know what it was? I think it was Bolt. Bolt Matrix on Twitter had bought something from them, and it got stuck in USPS, and it took them like 3 weeks to get it. I was like, I'm not having that. So when the option came up and it said, normal USPS is X dollars, UPS ground is X plus $2. I was like, yep, $2 more. I'm going to go with UPS and not deal with any of this. And like I said, they shipped it the same day I ordered it, and it got here like 2 days later. It's awesome. So I'm super pumped. So let's continue on. We have Blur. He's here. Originally I was like, I don't know if I want Blur, because honestly the Takara Tomy Legends Titans Return, whatever you want to call that, the Blur that they did, is a really nice color scheme, and I will definitely be doing a comparison in this video because I love that figure. I still think this looks pretty good. Ultimately, I do think this, you know, it's just those giant things on the bottom of his forearms I'm not super psyched about, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I couldn't leave one guy on the table. I was going to get all the rest, so I grabbed one. Along those lines, oh my god, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy. I mean, he is definitely not the first character I think of when I think of the movie. Obviously, he does have a decent role in the movie. But this looks to be the Jazz figure I have literally wanted my entire life. Every time they do Jazz, he's weird. The one they did in Power of the Primes, I really didn't care for at all. Then when it came up again to buy it as Meister or Ricochet, whatever that guy's name is. I think it's Meister. Maybe it's Ricochet. I don't know. And no, Meister is his name in Japan, right? Yeah, I think his name is Ricochet. Anyway, they repainted that mold in the black and gold. I didn't go for it because I didn't really like that. The last time we got a decent Jazz, I think, was back in Reveal the Shield or Gold Box, Thrilling 30, whatever you want to call that line. That one was okay, but they always have to give him the ridiculous speakers that pop out because, you know, he did that once or twice in an episode. I don't need that. This looks like a good Jazz. And I'd always wanted them to do a Masterpiece Jazz, but I don't think they could get the rights to Porsche, so that's why it never happened. So I'm like, I need a Jazz. Why does Jazz always get skipped over? Boom. He's finally here. I'm so excited for this. It is just, it's Jazz like you know him and love him from the show. He doesn't have big, goofy wings out the back like the toy did. He looks like the cartoon. I'm very, very excited for this. Very excited for this. The soundtrack is also fantastic. Oh, yeah. I've always said the 86 movie, like if someone would just play those songs for you randomly, you'd be like, okay, this is just weird, you know, goofy 80s music, but it's fun. If you watch the movie and then listen to the soundtrack, you'll love it forever. I had friends in college, I would make them watch the movie, and then we'd play the soundtrack like we're driving around in the car, and they fall in love with it forever because it's just, it fits the movie so well, and it's just so fun. That it is a great soundtrack. Keep waffling on getting Grimlock there. Yeah, I said go for it, man. Yeah, the cup as well, I'm going to do, speaking of, boom, there's cup. And this was another one where I'm like, this looks really good, but the Legends cup is also really good. Like, this guy looks like the movie, whereas I feel like that cup looks exactly like the Headmaster's cartoon color scheme. So, I keep pointing over here because they're on a shelf to my back left. So I'll be doing comparisons with those two specifically because those are pretty high, you know, marks to beat, and we'll see how these guys hold up. But these cup especially, I think, looks really, really good. So very excited for this as well. All blurs seem to be cursed with arm kibble. Yeah, it's kind of true. Even the original one back in the day. Finally, some respect for Jazz. Exactly, Megadon. You get it. I got the touch? All right, sweet. The face of Cup seems off, though. Yeah, I can definitely see that. He looks a little like, you know, he's in pain, or maybe he needs to eat a bran muffin or something. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Looking forward to seeing those two reviews, particularly because I'm on the fence. Yeah, I definitely need to do them soon because, one, I want to open those toys, and two, because I want to do those comparisons. So we got some local ad paper, and then, and again, I can't believe all this stuff fits in this box. Here he is, the big man himself, Grimlock with Wheelie. Very excited for this. This is like mini masterpiece Grimlock. I can't get over how good this thing looks. He's huge, too. He's huge. And we know they're doing the rest of the Dinobots because we've seen, I think, another leader class of Slag with Daniel. And then I think, did we see like a Voyager class Swoop? I think at least the Voyager class Swoop as well. So I'm so excited for this. I mean, the last Grimlock we got in Power of the Primes, he's all right. I thought it was nice to see. I've always wanted the Dinobots redone, and I feel like they always redo Grimlock. Even back in original classics, they'll do Grimlock, but nobody else. I wanted like a classic sludge. So when Power of the Primes actually did the Dinobots, I was like, okay, these are like the closest thing we've gotten to like classics Dinobots in a while. So I was happy with them. They turned out okay. I didn't need them to combine. I know it was a neat idea, and okay, it's fine. But a couple of the molds suffered because of it, but not terrible. But they were fun. I think if they redo the Dinobots all for this, they're gonna blow them out of the water. I mean, this guy already looks so much better than Power of the Prime's Grimlock, and it's just he doesn't have to combine, so he doesn't have to deal with that kibble or any of that kind of nonsense. So, and then this is the receipt. Let's not look at that because that's depressing. Get this spaghetti box out of the way. Yeah, so I got a lot of stuff to review. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Studio Series 86 Transformers. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Kingdom Deluxes. And then I got 3 Bucky O'Hares. I don't know, do you guys want to see Back to the Future stuff? I can do Back to the Future stuff if you guys want to see it. I might do at least Marty and see how it goes. And then also Prowl. So that's on top of the like 20 other reviews I still have to do. So it's a mess. I have to get caught up. The good news, well, actually, I probably have an HLJ box I'm going to need to ship sometime soon as well. Just because that's kind of getting large. I think that's like all of January in that box. So we'll see. What's next for Turtles Week? Thank you, Adam. Yes, I I did Metalhead yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I got enough Turtle stuff. I should just do like a Turtles Week. So we're doing it. Turtles Week. This week's Turtles Week. Might go full 7 days instead of just 5 because I have enough stuff. Today I did an unboxing of the last Turtles Loot Crate. There were 3 of those. 1 for Mirage Comics, which had the Shredder. 1 for Turtles in Time, the video game, which had the Electrocution Turtle. Both of those unboxings are up, and the reviews of those figures are up. And let's see, the next one, the last one I just did today, that'll go up a little bit later. And then I'll do the figure from that box I'll review later this week. And I have Casey and Disguise Raph, the movie 2-pack. I have Master Splinter and Baxter Stockman. I have April and the Foot Soldier. So those are all the NECA 2-packs. And then I have Master Splinter still from Wave 1 Super 7. So I have to do that one as well. Actually, I think I have Wave 2 of Turtles in Time as well. I should do that as well sometime. So I got a lot of stuff. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I could even do more than a week probably. But yeah, so definitely stay tuned. The unboxing of the Loot Crate will be today, and then I'm not sure what it'll be tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But something TMNT related, obviously. He had a feeling this order had Grimmy. It's true. Oh, what's up, Psycho? I was watching Turbo Ranger, huh? Nice, very cool. Basically, you did your 1-ups before the streets. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I usually do. My review backlog is ridiculous right now. That's why I haven't jumped on Grimlock yet. My January HLJ just shipped tonight. Oh, nice. The surprise was the Command Store box that had all of the 86 Studio Series stuff. So I got Grimlock, Scourge, Jazz, Cup, and Blur. And then obviously I've already reviewed Hot Rod, so if you want to check out Hot Rod, amazing figure by the way, check out my video for him, he's already up. But yeah, so I got a lot of good stuff here. Definitely, I think in conjunction with Turtle Week, I'll probably pepper in the Transformers, because I'm going to have to do more than one video a day if I'm ever going to get caught up. So I'll probably do like maybe 1 TMNT, 1 Transformer a day, and get through these. Yeah, but a lot of good stuff here, a lot of fun stuff. Definitely looking forward to checking it all out. Yeah, Hot Rod is very, very good. No, she's fine. We have that all worked out. Yeah, so let's see, how long have I been going for? About 45 minutes or so. So I can hang out for a minute or so if you guys have questions or whatever. Otherwise, I'll probably get going. Oh, what's up, Dresden? I could. I could do that. The problem with that is I feel like it wouldn't be interesting because the way I sticker stuff, I'm like ridiculously meticulous. So like, I'm constantly like trying to line everything up and then like, pressing it down 100 times to make sure it sticks. I don't think it would be fun to watch me do that, to be honest. But I do want to get back to reviews of that stuff because I think I have. Do I just have 10 book? No, no, no. From 01, I think I just have AI 10 left, and then I can start getting into the books for Saber because I have at least book 1 and 2. I think 3 and 4 aren't here yet, but I could at least start going on those. Yeah, I guess it would be a good chatting stream. I guess that's true. What's up, Tommy? Fortnite tonight? Very possibly. Very possibly. Thoughts on Kira Major? I think Kira Major is fun. I don't think it's going to go down as like one of the best Sentais ever, but I like the suits. I really like the characters. I think the team is fun. I like them a lot. The actors do a great job. The villains are okay. It's just been a slow burn. I mean, a lot of Sentai is just kind of like, here's the premise, and then it's just kind of like you're just going through the motions. Not a ton of super exciting plot. And I feel like Kira Major is kind of in that boat. It's not a bad show. I mean, you can watch an episode and it's fun, but then when you try to think back to what actually happened, it's like, I don't know, shenanigans. You know what I mean? It's usually just some goofy stuff, and then they try to cobble something together at the end, which is kind of what they're doing now, because they only have, like, what, 4 or 5 episodes left? It's almost done. Stick wrong makes me insane. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. I feel like if I was distracted, I'd probably stick or something to the wrong place, and then you can't get it off or something like that. Also, do you have more things to sell me? Not in this box, but probably when the HLJ box gets here. Oh, your pile is growing, so it's all here still. It's all off to the side waiting for you. Kira Major is just miles better than Ryu Soldier. I would say it's more fun. I think the problem with Ryu Soldier is it was trying to be Kyoryuger too much. They literally were just like, Sentai's not working. When's the last time it worked? Oh, dinosaurs. Just carbon copy it as much as you can, and I mean, I watched all of it. I couldn't really tell you much of what happened, I'll be honest. It didn't stick with me. Toy line was okay. I liked the suit designs for Ryu Soldier. I don't know, the toys just weren't that fun. At the end of the day, that's what matters, right? Don't you have Yudo Kira Major to do? Yeah, probably do. I did the first one, right, but not the second one. Yeah, that one has Silver and Garza and the minions, foot soldiers, whatever you want to call them. I do have that. Ever since I got back into Toko, I've been focusing on Kamen Riders since trends to be more of a story. Yeah, I agree. I honestly do kind of gravitate towards Rider a lot more. For a while now, I've been more into Rider than Sentai. I still like Sentai. And also my interest in Power Rangers is just kind of... Because it's like I've already seen it as Sentai by the time it becomes Power Rangers, so I kind of just don't care anymore. And that's not to say, oh, Sentai is so much better than Power Rangers. Not at all. I'm just saying you really have to do something to grab my interest for me to watch these suits and these Zords happen a second time, and they're just not really doing it. And that's why I feel like for someone who watches Sentai and Power Rangers, that's kind of a disadvantage that I feel Power Rangers has, because they're not concurrent. I've already seen all of the Sentai by the time they show up to try to do something with the same materials and make a new story with it. So, whereas I might watch a Sentai, the story's not that great, but the Zords and the suits are great, and I like that a lot. So I sit through the story and meh. Well, if the magic of liking the suits and the Zords has already come and gone, and your story's not great, what are you offering me? Why am I watching this again? Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm not trying to dunk on Power Rangers or anything like that, but I don't know. That's why I've just kind of... The last couple seasons have not been very good. I've watched them still, but I'm just kind of going through the motions to give it a chance. Because I like to give everything a chance. It's Power Rangers. I like to give it a chance. I want it to be good. It's just not really. I didn't buy any toys for Ninja Steel. I bought a majority. I guess, well, the majority. I bought the action figures and the like 4 Zords they put out for Beast Morphers. I kind of regret it. Um, it is what it is. Let's see. Are you going in on the Hasbro version of Zoids? No, Zoids aren't really for me. I don't have any connection to that. I never got into them back in the day. You know, they look neat. Every now and then I see a commercial for them or something like that. Motorized toys just don't really excite me. What do you think of the recent Dino Fury picks? I think it's cool that Kelson's coming back and possibly as Mick. That's pretty neat. Um, it seems like Geysorg's suit is going to be much more of a main character, which I appreciate because I like that suit a lot. So I wanted to get more screen time. It didn't really get much screen time in Ryu Soldier, so that's a good thing. Otherwise, you know, just kind of the same old stuff. Hello, Cyber Extreme. Thanks for jumping in. Sorry, what Transformers did you get? I missed that bit of the stream. What's your opinion on new Transformer movies coming out? I got all of the new 86 Studio Series stuff and the deluxe Kingdom toys. So they will be coming out soon. New Transformer movies, I mean, I'm open to it. You know, we'll see what they do. I feel like it's way too early to pass any kind of judgment yet. But we'll see what they do. I'm interested. We'll see what happens. I love Ryu Soldier, and I don't know why, because on paper it doesn't sound good, but in practice, favorite Sentai. Huh? I mean, that's the thing. If somebody loves it, then I'm glad it exists. It has too many dropped plots for it to be this good. Nobody should walk into a show wanting it to be bad. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't want anything to be bad. I want it to be good. It just usually ends up not being that great. In terms of money, how much do you regret the Beast Morpher Zords? Yeah, honestly, if I had got them on that like Black Friday deal on Amazon where you could get like all 5 of them for $90 or whatever, then I wouldn't have any regrets. Because at that point, you're looking at what? That's like 40, so $18 a Zord. I'm fine with that. So, but I did not. I paid the full 30. I think they got messed up because they should not have been. They should not all have been $30. I think they were meant to be 2 price points, but because the stores didn't want to waste that much shelf space, they all got pushed into the higher price point, and they were not all worth that price point. Red and gold should have been 30. The other 3 should have been 20. And I also think that's why you never found red and gold, because they were 2 different case assortments, because they were meant to be 2 different price points. But because they all got shoehorned into $30, stores kept getting the 1 case of the 3 other ones, and red and gold never got pushed because they only had 1 SKU. Does that make sense? So they created 2 SKUs, but then they went to merge them, but didn't change the case assortments. That's why those cases never went anywhere, because they only had this number to keep ordering. So these just never got ordered because no one had that number to order them. That's all speculation. I don't know that, but it would make sense with how it went down. Do you have any rider recommendations since I just finished Build? I love Gaim, obviously. Gaim's a favorite of most people, I would think. Or at least it seems that way. Let's see. Kiva, I had a lot of fun with Kiva. Let's see, what else? Decade was fun. Decade's a nice introduction if you've not seen anything before Decade. Now, obviously, everything that happens in Decade is a different version. It's not directly referencing what happened. They're like different takes on the originals, but you can at least give you a sampling of all the different suits and everything. Double's a lot of fun. O's is a lot of fun. I think Forze's fun too. It's goofier, but I think it's fun. I liked the suits in Wizard a lot. Not the best, but I thought Wizard had its moments. Let's see, what else? X8 I like a lot. Drive's okay. I think it's better the second half. 01 was a lot of fun. Geo, if you've seen everything else, I think I would wait to watch Geo until you've seen most of the other stuff so you can get the references. Okay, so Dresden suggests 01 as well. It's going to be great to see how bad Ryusoul Gold Changer is a Nerf gun. Yeah, I would not be surprised if it's a Nerf gun. That seems to be the trend. Oh, okay, you've seen Gaiman build. Yeah, you could watch 01. I think 01's a good time for sure. Yeah, unfortunately 01 got a little bit messed up due to filming shutting down and things like that, but it's still a good show. And the characters are really endearing, I think. The ending to 01 was meh, in my opinion, but it was alright. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it in case he watches 01, but I can see where you're coming from. Am I going to buy Zenkaiger Change Hero series? Yes, I will get them. So far I've pre-ordered the DX ones and the Change Hero series and the Udo. I don't know how different they're going to be, but I'm at least going to get like the first of each, and we'll see how it goes. If Udo ends up being very similar to the Change series, I mean, I guess it depends. Like if Change series does one wave and that's it, then okay, fine. And then if Udo keeps going with more side characters, great. But if they keep going and they're almost the same, then I'll probably just pick one and stick with it. But we'll see. I don't know what to expect yet. So, I mean, it might also come to the point where we see a bunch more pictures of things closer to, and then maybe I cancel one or the other. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see how that goes. What do you want to see from Zenkaiger, and what do you not want to see? There's not really anything I don't want to see. I think it's going to be an anniversary show. I hope that's fun. I enjoyed Gokaiger a lot, so I'm looking forward to... When I watched Gokaiger, I had not seen a lot of previous Sentai, so I didn't recognize characters and get a lot of the references and things like that. I just like the pirates aspect of it. Obviously, some of the Zords and things I recognize from Power Rangers and whatnot, but I would like to see references that I know now, having watched a lot more Sentai since then. In the 10 years since that aired, I would like to just see a lot of things where the references that I get, because I love seeing old actors come back and that kind of stuff. I really like that a lot. So I hope we get to see some cameos and some old actors come back and that kind of stuff, because I love that. Saber was kind of burnt me out on Rider, so now I'm watching a ton of Ultra. There you go. That's cool. Yeah, I wish Saber was better than it was, because like I said, I like the suits and I like the toys. And the book gimmick, I don't know why. I probably shouldn't like it as much as I do, but I do. It's just goofy, stupid fun. I wish the show was better. I want to see Zenkaiser and Kikanoids interact with civilians. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm sure they will at some point. They have to, right? Alrighty, well, I should probably go, as it's been almost an hour. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. I always appreciate it when I do these things. And so many people show up. It's very awesome, and I appreciate you guys, because I remember the days when I used to do these and like one person would show up, and I was like, oh man. But thank you all very much. I appreciate you guys so much for showing up and hanging out and talking. And yeah, look forward to a lot of these reviews. Definitely the Transformers are going to happen. I'm thinking the Back to the Future and the Bucky will happen. If you want to see them, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this later or now as we're going. But I'm thinking I want to do them, but they might get kind of pushed towards the back and other things take precedence, but we'll see. So if you really want to see them, let me know in the comments. And these guys, I'll probably do him at some point, and I'll probably do this just because I'm interested to see what this entails. But yeah, so that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much. And have an excellent rest of your night and an excellent rest of your week. And stay tuned to my channel all week for TMNT week, as there'll be a different TMNT review every day. And let's see what else we got. The Streets is on Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, RRR Infinity. Just search that on YouTube. Before that, you can watch the Breakdown Boys, Tommy Lulu in the chat, and Spring Roland. They are on, I want to say, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you search RRR0, you'll find the channel on YouTube. Geek Each Week, Teletran Fun, we're working on them. They're coming back. Also, I didn't just start. I've had it for a little bit, but my Twitch channel, I've had it for a while. I just haven't been using it that much, but now I kind of play Fortnite almost every day. Usually a little bit later in the evening, like somewhere between 11 and midnight, I usually start. That's Eastern time. So twitch.tv/longstoys. Definitely come hang out. I'm very close to affiliate. I think I hit the minimum number of followers, but now I need to average a certain amount of people hanging out per stream. I don't know why that's a requirement, but I'm very close to that as well. So I'm super close to affiliates. So come hang out. Twitch.tv/longstoys. If you follow, it'll let you know when I go live. But yeah, we usually play Fortnite. I'm usually hanging out with Aerosol, Frozen Stratos, Corey from the streets, or sometimes Eric Berry from Ranger Command Power Hour. He plays a lot with me. Hassan from the World of Ha sometimes also. Shuk obviously joins us from time to time. So we have fun. It's a good time usually. I've been playing mostly Fortnite. I do sometimes sprinkle in like some classic Mega Man and other such games, but it's been mostly Fortnite right now. But yeah, that's going to do it. I think that's all my shout outs and things to mention. So thank you guys so much for joining. Have an excellent rest of your night. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, comment. Yeah, that's going to do it. So have a good night, everybody. You get to look at my giant finger.